Hi, everybody, and welcome to Thursday Spirituality because it's Thursday. So, here I've changed locations a little bit. This is my guest room, or sometimes known as a Grammy's room. So, welcome to Grammy's room. Hi, Mom. Today, we're talking about intentions and affirmations. And you might think that this is a little new agey. It seems a little woo woo, maybe even whiffy. But it's really not. It's really just a way of talking to yourself in loving ways. And that's really all. Like treating yourself as you would a friend and loving yourself. So it's just the golden rule with fancy, flowery language. So treat others as you'd like to be treated. So treat yourself with kindness and compassion and give yourself that gift. So I have some starters for you for writing intentions and affirmations. But a couple of things about this practice, because it can get a little bit, kind of makes me wrinkle my eyebrows a little bit sometimes. So my advice to you, so that doesn't happen, so don't fall into that trap of, I wrote an intention and it didn't fix the world, so what's up with that? Is that if you decide to do this for yourself, to have an intention and affirmation writing practice, maybe you keep a journal or something like that, set an intention for the day. I think it's really good, healthy stuff. But some advice is to, as you do that, to stay connected to social justice and to try to balance your this internal work of setting affirmations and having an intention for your day, that you combine that with a systems perspective, because you can write all the intentions in the whole world, and it's not going to fix patriarchy, and it's not going to fix militarism, and it's not going to fix racism or homophobia or any of those isms that we have. So that's a good balance, I think, in that of really kind of working on myself and all that kind of gentle, kind stuff, and also really being upfront and realistic about the world in which we live, and balancing that is a helpful practice. So keeping a journal for this stuff is really good. I was struck as I was looking through my material in preparation for making this video, how similar affirmations and intentions are to breath prayer. And so I think next week we're going to do some breath prayers, and that's a really old practice and a really new practice at the same time of a way to pray without ceasing is the Apostle Paul's word for it in the epistles, that making your breath, your spirit, the spirit moving in and out of your lungs, to make that a practice of prayer. So here's some starters for you for intentions and affirmations. I've got some notes over here on my left, so if you catch me looking, that's what's going on. They're usually most helpful, or thought to be most helpful, when they're worded positively. So instead of saying, I'm not going to fall into the trap of blah, 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 whatever you're working on, to be positive, like, I set this intention. I am creating this this thing for my life. So here's some starters for you. I am is a good starter. There's a little echo of Moses and the burning bush there, if you choose to see that. So one that I really like is, I'm a child of God. I'm a child of the universe. And I am a person who is like this. I am worthy. Those are all good. Those are all good starters. I choose, my intention actually today in my journal was, I choose gratitude. So saying, I'm choosing to see things this way, or I'm choosing this path of compassion or peace or whatever. Both really good. A couple other things, I'm letting go of this one that I really, honest y'all, I really struggle with this one. So I'm letting go of trying to control this piece of my life that's not possible for me to control. I am committed to is a good starter for kind of remembering your core values, and those things that are most important to you is I am committed to. A couple others, I create is a good one. It has a little different energy than some of the others. So maybe you want to say, I create the family that works for me, or I create hospitality and a sense of welcome for people in my home. That's a really great one. The last one that I'll share with you is I remember. I love this part of an affirmation of faith liturgy that you sometimes see is remember your baptism and be thankful. So maybe you would set an intention of I remember my faith as a child. I remember my baptism. I remember the blessings in my life. I recall those people in my life that have loved and supported me. So that's can be a really powerful experience. So those are some affirmation intention starters for you today. And next week, breath prayer. So I love teaching this because it's just good, powerful stuff. And it's been helpful for me in times of difficulty and grief. So that's next week. So I'll leave you with just this wish for an intention for you to be peaceful, to be well, to be safe, to be happy, centered, calm, at ease. So blessings for your Thursday, and thanks for hanging out with me for Thursday spirituality. Blessings and peace.